Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the world of budget motorcycles that can effortlessly reach 400,000 miles. Let's jump in. Number 7. Yamaha V-Star 650. The Yamaha V-Star 650 is the kind of wallet-friendly cruiser that makes you wonder why anyone spends big on chrome and noise. This bike works reliably, affordably, and can cover an astonishing number of miles. We're talking about 400,000 miles with zero drama. Used examples hover around $3,000 to $4,000, so it won't hurt your bank account. And yet, it still delivers that classic cruiser feel. Full of steel sole and perfectly at home on cross-country trips or casual waffle runs. Its air-cooled V-twin engine is as old school as they come, perfect if your goal is decades of riding. No complicated electronics ready to drain your wallet. Maintenance is easy for a home mechanic. Valve adjustments don't require a PhD or a second mortgage. Riders who've passed 200,000 miles on stock engines swear by the V-Star's reliability. And thanks to its shaft drive, there's no chain to oil, just more miles ahead. Parts are cheap and easy to find, oil changes cost less than a couple of burgers, and insurance remains low. In short, the Yamaha V-Star 650 proves you don't need a $15,000 tourer to chase sunsets. Just a dependable bike, some basic tools, and faith in a machine that has outlasted more sport bikes than it can count. Number 6. Kawasaki Vulcan 900. The Kawasaki Vulcan 900 is like that dependable coworker who arrives early, never complains, and somehow still looks cool doing it. This bike isn't just kind to your wallet, it's ridiculously good at going the distance. Riders across the US have logged 300,000, even 400,000 miles on these without an engine swap or emotional support. A well-kept used Vulcan costs $4,000 to $5,000 and still has plenty of life in its cylinders. Its liquid-cooled V-twin engine is what makes it a true marathon runner, smooth, efficient, and hassle-free. It doesn't overheat or demand attention, it simply moves. It feels bigger than a 650 without suffering the fuel thirst of heavyweight cruisers. Expect fuel economy in the 40 seconds per gallon, more road time, fewer stops. The belt drive is quieter, cleaner, and needs far less maintenance than chains. Comfort is excellent, wide seat, relaxed posture, decent wind protection, especially with an aftermarket windshield. The Vulcan 900 doesn't beg for attention, it's a cruiser workhorse in timeless style. For just a few $1,000s, you get a companion ready for the long haul. Number 5. Honda Nighthawk 750. The Honda Nighthawk 750 is like that one uncle who never ages, never breaks down, and always knows how to fix your plumbing. Built with Honda's straightforward engineering, it's a poster child for minimal maintenance and maximum longevity. Clean used examples often sell for under $4,000, making it one of the cheapest ways to rack up 400,000 miles of mechanical zen. At its heart is Honda's legendary inline-4 engine, smooth, bulletproof, and nearly immortal. This isn't some fragile, high-strung sport bike motor. It's a grinder built to outlast decades. It doesn't leak, it doesn't burn oil. And with regular fluid changes and occasional valve checks, it could last to your grandkids' generation. No fuel injection, just simple carburetors, fewer sensors, no ECU meltdowns, just classic reliability. Maintenance costs are laughably low: chain, oil, tires, repeat. Parts are still widely available and affordable. Overall, the Nighthawk 750 quietly delivers massive mileage without demanding the spotlight. Number 4. Suzuki GS250. The Suzuki GS250 proves small displacement doesn't mean small potential. Lightweight and approachable, it can outlive most expectations, and maybe even your car. Reports exist of these single-cylinder bikes hitting over 200,000 miles without fuss and with diligent care, approaching 400,000 miles. All this durability comes wrapped in a charming retro shell, with used prices typically $2,000 to $3,000. A steal for such resilience. Its fuel-injected, air-cooled single-cylinder engine is as simple as it gets: one cylinder, two valves, zero drama. Think of it as a sewing machine that hits 60 miles per hour while sipping fuel like it's prepping for the apocalypse. Not made for freeway battles, but perfect for daily commutes, weekend rides, and spontaneous trips. Maintenance is almost non-existent. Valve checks are easy, oil changes take minutes. The GS250 is a bike you can service yourself without Googling, "Why does my engine sound like a blender?" In short, it's a budget legend, not fast, but eternally reliable. Number 3. Kawasaki Versys 650. The Kawasaki Versys 650 is what you get when a commuter bike and an adventure bike have an overachieving child. It's outrageously capable and one of the few budget bikes that treats mileage limits as a joke. Riders have taken it well past 300,000 miles with just routine maintenance. 400,000 is realistic. Used models go for $4,000 to $5,000, delivering massive value. Its liquid-cooled parallel twin is smooth, efficient, and tougher than rush hour traffic. Kawasaki kept it simple. It fires up every time, stays cool, and performs whether you're lane splitting or carving mountain roads. What sets the Versys apart is how little it demands: generous valve intervals, easy chain care, near zero catastrophic failures. Comfort is solid: upright ergonomics, good suspension, enough wind protection to prevent a parachute chest scenario. The Versys 650 isn't flashy, but it's shockingly reliable. A blue-collar bike with white-collar brains. Number 2, Honda Shadow 750. The Honda Shadow 750 is a cruiser that doesn't try too hard but outlasts everything else in your garage. Built tough, smooth to ride, and devoid of unnecessary flair, it's solid. Good used examples go for $3,000 to $4,000. A steal for a bike that cruises past 300,000 miles, and yes, can approach 400,000 with consistent oil and valve care. Its V-twin is liquid-cooled and tuned for dependability over drama. The shaft drive is a major plus. No chains to maintain or sprockets to swap, just ride and repeat. Fuel efficiency sits in the mid-40s per gallon, allowing for laid-back rides with minimal stops. Low riding and comfortable, it delivers classic cruiser vibes without the sky-high price. Parts are cheap and abundant. Mirrors cost less than a premium sandwich. Overall, the Shadow 750 is as reliable as gravity. It won at set speed records, but it'll outlast the flashy bikes in your garage. Number 1. Suzuki SV650. The Suzuki SV650 is a budget sport bike that shatters expectations and keeps going. Light, agile, and incredibly fun, used examples hover around $3,000 to $4,000. Riders have logged 300,000 to 400,000 miles, with little more than routine oil changes, valve adjustments, and respect for the machine. That's commuter-grade reliability with sport bike thrills. Its liquid-cooled V-twin is punchy yet never dramatic, durable yet never dull. Power delivery that makes you grin without constantly checking the speedo. Straightforward engine design, widely available parts, and affordable maintenance make it practical. Fuel economy nears 50 mpg, and the riding position hits the sweet spot between aggressive and comfortable. A daily rider that doubles as a weekend corner carver. Chain maintenance is easy, aftermarket options abundant. The SV650 quietly outlasts bikes twice its price. It's here to endure, not impress. And with that, we've reached the end of this video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you won't miss any of our future content.